Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the corner and welcome to your match review. Heidenheim nil, Chelsea 2 in the Conference League match. Look, first of all, do apologize that there wasn't any watch along. I had a work event, end of the party at my work. So it was quite a late night. I arrived home quite late. As you can imagine, parties, they become very, very wild. So it was a late one. And this match was way too early. So I knew that by coming home late, there was no chance for me to wake up so early in the morning and cover this match because I knew I was going to be tired. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for each and every one of you guys for being patient and waiting for the review, because I did finish watching the entire match literally about a few hours ago. And I have to say, look, like always about Conference League, I keep saying this competition, it's not for us, man. It really isn't for us. I mean, look, with all due respect to Heidenheim, they put up a really good fight. They perform well. They're a Bundesliga team, so at least they have some level of credibility as opposed to the other teams that we've played so far in this competition. But we still get the 3 points, even though we probably weren't at our best. Definitely, we weren't at our best, and we still managed to get that fourth victory. I believe it's now 4 out of 4. I've got no concerns that we're going to get 6 out of 6, or what is it, 7 games, I think? I think it's 7 in the Conference League. 7 out of 7 wins, and then we swiftly move on to the next round. And look, anything less than winning this competition is actually going to be a failure. Now, I'm not going to go and talk about every little fine details about this match. I'm going to talk about some of the key points in this match, what I saw. First of all, we need to talk about Jurgensen. Ladies and gentlemen, Jurgensen, overall, there wasn't too much issues, too many threats. Yeah, Heidenheim had quite a lot of shots, but a lot of the shots were directed at Jurgensen, and Jurgensen, there was no problems, made easy collection. But there was that one moment at 1-0 when we were winning 1-0. There was that one moment where he had to make a double save, and big double save as well, from a close range, quick reaction, reflex save, and then straight away another shot, and boom, another save. But I have to say, Jurgensen just seemed very commanding in the box, very commanding in the box. He seemed very assured, and you can just see that that's something different that Sanchez doesn't show. Sanchez shows a lot of shakiness. Sanchez shows a lot of nervous energy. And you just know every game Sanchez is going to be up to some notorious situation. Whereas with Jurgensen, so far, I know the sample size is very small for Chelsea. I know in Villarreal, where he was before, I'm pretty sure he was in Villarreal. A lot of the Villarreal fans will say that he was okay overall as a shot stopper, as a ball distributor, but then there were moments where he had a few shocking errors as well. So right now at Chelsea, it is a small amount of matches to go by with, but it's so clear. It's so clear to say that Robert Sanchez, he's on thin ice. He really is. And this could go two ways. One, Sanchez looks at this and sees how overall the fan base are pushing for Jurgensen, and Jurgensen's performances are somewhat deserving of getting a start in the Premier League. One, it creates this competition within Sanchez, which hopefully then gives him a kick up the backside and he starts performing well in the Premier League. Or two, he continues to be shaky, be nervous, and eventually enough, Jurgensen will take over and be the Premier League starter. Regardless of what Maresca says and what all these other news articles and journalists talk about Sanchez, that he's undoubtedly the number one Chelsea goalkeeper, this, that, the other. Look, I'm not convinced. I think Sanchez is okay goalkeeper, and he can do a job, but he's at best probably a number 2. We need an elite level goalkeeper. I don't know whether Jurgensen is an elite level goalkeeper as yet, but at least what we can now slowly start saying is perhaps he's a tad bit better than Robert Sanchez, and it doesn't hurt giving Jurgenson an opportunity soon. So look, I don't expect Jurgenson to start against Aston Villa in the Premier League or any of the Premier League matches anytime soon. I think Jurgenson will be firmly the Conference League goalkeeper and any cup competition goalkeeper. However, if Sanchez screws up more, then I think Jurgenson is definitely in line to take over his position. So look, big up to Jurgenson in this match. Definitely one of the shining light of the match, which was very lackluster. Very lackluster. Number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this B team, this so-called B team, the overall quality of this B team, let's be honest, it's not that great. I know we have a lot of depth. We talk about the depth, but I think the quality in the depth is not that great. We need to be 100% assured about this. We really do. We do. We all need to be in the same page on this one. Barring a couple of players that deserve to be in the Premier League, maybe everyone else honestly they have no grounds to stand on to complain about not getting any minutes in the Premier League. Really, they haven't. You look at the defenders. Desassi is average, man. This game, there was a moment where Heidenheim players just ran straight through him. It was as if Desassi wasn't even there. Tossen, people say, oh, it was a nice pickup on a free. Even I said that, nice pickup on a free. But overall, this guy's not Chelsea level, man. Some really lovely passes, but you're just not Chelsea level. And these type of matches in the Conference League, honestly, it's a bit of a catch-22, really, or double-edged sword, really. Because if you perform well, it's against teams that are Mickey Mouse teams. And if you perform poorly, it's going to look very badly on you. So you can't win in this situation. Having said that, these defenders are not doing justice as well. So, as I said, Desassi, not that great. Tossen, not that great. Badiashile as well, man. What was that pass, if you guys remember? Jorgensen's looking and trying to set up the play, and then Badiashile just lays the pass without even having a look that if Jorgensen is ready or not. And that's just one instance. There were a couple of instances where his defending was poor. And this thing with Badiashile, and this is what I said off the back of that Leicester game, that I want to see consistency. I was getting ready to give him another opportunity in the Premier League. But now, with that match against Heidenheim, I'm not really sure, because Badiashile just can't seem to be consistent enough. Renato Vega, look, just continue playing in the Conference League. Still probably not good enough in the Premier League. Got a lot of development still to be made. So I'd probably put him in that average bucket. In midfield, Keenan Dewsbury-Hall, do you know what? This is an interesting one. I know he's an unnecessary player for us, and he's not going to get much minutes in the Premier League with all the options that we have. Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, Romeo Lavia. And then we have fullbacks inverting as well in the likes of Cucurella. Keenan Dewsbury-Hall most likely not going to get any minutes in the Premier League, but there's something about this player, man. There really is. There were some fine moments against Heidenheim where one-touch passes, good vision, nice long ball. I think our second goal for Mudryk, he was involved in the pre-assist, you'd say. His pass was the one-touch pass was the one to Sancho, and then Sancho cut back to Mudryk. And then there was another counter-attack, swift counter-attack that Nkunku really should have scored. I think Keenan Dewsbury-Hall was part of that one-touch passing in the beginning as well. So there's something about this player that is good, but it's just you're not going to get minutes, unfortunately. Cesare Cassidy, ladies and gentlemen, look, I like this player. I really do. But this game wasn't his greatest game. Some nice moments playing from deeper position, keeping things very, very simple, very basic, no problems. Picking up 2 silly yellow cards and getting suspended for the next Conference League game, where this is the one place where you can get some minutes. That was a bit foolish of him. Up front, look, Mudryk. I don't want to say anything where people are going to say, "Oh, you've got an agenda against Mudryk. You hate him." This, I don't. Look, first of all, kudos to the goal. Very, very good goal. Lovely finish, and there was some couple of really good moments from Mudryk as well. there's a reason why this guy doesn't start in the Premier League, because he's a work in progress, man. There's so much still that needs to be developed. You barely see him work off the ball. Barely. Barely. I don't get to see him win any of his duels. I don't see him win too many second balls. Yeah, at times on the ball he looks lively, but then there are at times on the ball it's just very, very clumsy. Very clumsy. So look, thank you for the goal. Thank you for making it 2-0, which confirmed our winning situation. But there's a lot that needs to be developed still. A lot. Nkunku, ladies and gentlemen, Nkunku should have scored a lot more, man. There was a lot of chances. I mean, look, nice goal, the Sancho assist to Nkunku, lovely goal. But overall, he had a few half chances, a complete chance with that counter attack where he really should have scored. I'm pretty sure that was Sancho as well. Oh no, that was actually João Felix. That was João Felix off the bench that put in that ball. Deserved an assist, João Felix. João Felix actually looked quite lively off the bench. Nkunku, these are the opportunities in the Conference League where you've got to boss it, man. You have to boss it. I do like this position he played just behind the striker, Mudryk up front and Nkunku right behind. I think that is the exact spot he needs to play. That's his best position, where he's a bit of a playmaker, come second striker. But you're just not going to get that in the Premier League. Unfortunately, Cole Palmer's going to be there. Do you know what I mean? So, and if it's not Cole Palmer, another half space player going to be there. So, just not going to get that opportunity. And looks like now Felix has jumped the gun and he's made that switch to Team A, to the A team. Look, Nkunku, he should have scored at least a couple, maybe even a hat trick in this game. And that would have stamped the authority for me on this match from Christopher Nkunku. So, look, a little bit disappointed. He scored the goal, no problems, but a little bit disappointed. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, Jadon Sancho. I kept the best for the last. Jadon Sancho was very good, man. Very good. I know he's not electric on that right side, and I probably didn't expect him to play on the right side. It's not that he doesn't know how to play. He definitely knows how to play. I thought he was going to be the number 10. He definitely could be a very good number 10 as well. But on the right side, he was very good. He's not electric. It's not like he's going to take his man on, but he manipulates the space. He looks for passes. He looks for those link ups. And 2 assists for him. Both of those goals, one for the Nkunku goal and one for Mudryk goal. Lovely assist. I think there was another opportunity as well where he set up someone else. Can't remember who it was. Maybe it might have been Nkunku, where he deserved another assist there. So could have had 3 assists. Good match for Jadon Sancho. And I want to see him more in the Premier League. And Maresca keeps talking about it. Post-match, he did say that Sancho is going to be an important player. He definitely is an important player for Chelsea, especially against low blocks teams that want to defend deep. Sancho is definitely going to be an answer. We already saw that against Bournemouth earlier this season. So very, very happy with Sancho. Very good game from him. And as I said, I want to see now all of this in the Premier League, because doing it in the Conference League is one thing. Doing it in the Premier League is another thing. Some decent substitution. I would have liked to see Tyreek George get an opportunity. I thought these are the matches that we want to see our academy players get an opportunity. But not to be. It would have been nice. João Felix off the bench was very good. Very, very good. I think João Felix finally has clicked that. He finally clicked at that, what needs to be delivered for Maresca. So big up to João Felix. Overall, Maresca, look, nice. I mean, not too much to complain about from the manager. All I'm going to say is that this competition, you'll get away with playing with this B team that, honestly, they're very average. Some of these players are very average. I expect us to go all the way to the final, and then in the final, perhaps we might meet a team that is worthwhile, and maybe in the likes of Real Betis, or maybe I don't know who else is in there. I think Fiorentina's in there. Maybe these type of teams could potentially give us something to think about. And then I don't think B team might be good enough. You need to put in some A team players. But this competition has given me 2 clear-cut information. 1, this is not for us. We're too good for this competition. And 2, I think some of our B team players are really being exposed that they're genuinely they're genuinely a very average type of a player. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree with any of my points? Let me know which points they are in the comment section. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Till next time, everyone. Take care. See ya.